I'm Mr. Flame, the owner of this channel. Shall we check out the big new releases in cinema? What is going on, Nerd Flame family? Welcome back to the channel, where we don't just watch the news, we make the news because we have the leaks that the studios are terrified of you seeing. I am your host, Mr. Flame, and today we are absolutely torching the internet with the ultimate, complete list of every single upcoming animated movie, sequel, reboot, and secret project that Disney, Pixar, and DreamWorks are trying to keep hidden in the vault. We are talking about the future of animation right here. Folks, you want to know what is officially confirmed. You want to know what is supposedly just a rumor, but I have the scoop on. You are in the right place. We are going to break down release windows, plot leaks that seem way too detailed to be fake, and the return of characters you thought were gone forever. Strap in, because this is going to be a long ride through the cinematic universe of 2025, 2026, and way beyond. We have trailers, teasers, and concept art breakdowns all in spirit today. As we look at these posters and imagine what is coming, we have to start with the big one. The franchise that literally defined Pixar. I am talking about Toy Story 5, and yes, you heard me right. The rumors are flying about Toy Story 6 being greenlit as a back-to-back production. Now, officially, Disney has dropped hints, but let me tell you what the insiders are saying. We are looking at a summer 2026 release date for Toy Story 5. And the plot, it is going to shatter your heart into a million pieces and then glue it back together. The word on the street is that this isn't just about Woody and Buzz reuniting. It is about the return of Andy. We have heard rumors that the story picks up with an adult Andy, who is now a father himself, struggling to connect with his own children in a world dominated by screens and digital entertainment. The toys, Woody, who has been living as a lost toy, and Buzz, who is still with Bonnie, sense a disturbance in the force of playtime. The leak suggests a massive road trip where the two groups of toys have to converge to save Andy's daughter from a digital villain, a toy that interacts with an iPad and brainwashes kids into stopping imaginative play. It is the ultimate battle. Traditional toys versus the iPad generation. But wait, because the hype train does not stop there. The whispers about Toy Story 6 are already circulating, targeting a holiday 2028 window. If Toy Story 5 is about saving the spirit of play, Toy Story 6 is rumored to be the endgame of the franchise, a massive crossover event where every toy from every movie returns for one final send-off. We are talking about the prospect of a narrative that spans decades, possibly showing the toys being passed down through generations, effectively becoming immortal guardians of childhood. This is the kind of storytelling that makes grown men cry. And honestly, if these leaks are even half true, Pixar is about to print $1 billion at the box office. They are banking on the nostalgia factor, bringing back classics to revitalize the brand. Now, let's pivot over to the swamp, because the ogre is back. Shrek 5 is officially confirmed, and we are looking at a tentative release window of May 2026. This is huge, people. It has been way too long. The script leaks for this one are absolutely insane. We are hearing that the story revolves around Shrek and Fiona dealing with a full-blown teenage rebellion from the triplets. Imagine 3 ogre teenagers who don't want to live in the swamp. They want to move to the big city, maybe even far, far away, to become influencers or bards or whatever the medieval equivalent of a TikTok star is. But the real villain, there is talk of a multiverse concept. Yeah, everyone is doing it, where Rumpelstiltskin returns from a timeline where he actually won, threatening to merge his reality with the current one. It is Shrek meets the Spider-Verse. We might see different versions of Shrek, maybe a sophisticated, tea-drinking Shrek, or a barbarian warrior Shrek. The comedy potential is through the roof. DreamWorks knows they have a gold mine here, and with the recent success of Puss in Boots, The Last Wish, the animation style is expected to be that stylized, painterly look that fans absolutely adored. Get ready for Smash Mouth to make a comeback on the charts, because Shrek 5 is coming to dominate the memes. Moving on to the Frozen North. Disney is not letting their cash cow sleep. Frozen 3 is charging toward us, likely hitting theaters in November 2026. The leaks here are darker, much more mature. We have heard that the plot dives deep into the origin of magic itself. Elsa, now the protector of the enchanted forest, discovers that the spirits she bonded with are actually guarding a prison for an ancient, dark entity. A fire spirit that rivals her ice powers. This isn't just a cute little salamander. We are talking about a primordial force of destruction. The conflict reportedly drives a wedge between Anna and Elsa again, but not out of misunderstanding, out of necessity. Anna, as Queen of Arendelle, has to make political choices to save her kingdom that clash with Elsa's spiritual duties. We might see a civil war scenario between the mundane world and the magical world. And rumor has it, there is a live-action adaptation discussion happening in the background. But for this animated sequel, expect the songs to be even more complex. The Let It Go of this movie is rumored to be a duet where the sisters are singing from opposite sides of a battlefield. It sounds intense, it sounds epic, and it is exactly what the franchise needs to mature along with its audience. Let's keep the Disney train rolling with Zootopia 3. Yes, we are skipping right past a simple sequel talk and looking at the trilogy closer. While Zootopia 2 is already on the radar, the insiders are buzzing about the plans for the third installment, aiming for a spring 2027 release. The leaks suggest that Zootopia 3 will take Nick and Judy out of the city entirely. We are going international. Folks, think James Bond meets furries. The plot involves an international conspiracy involving a secret society of reptiles who were absent from the first movie. Remember, the reptiles are tired of being ignored in the mammal-centric society and are planning a global takeover. Nick and Judy have to travel to different biomes, a desert metropolis, a swamp city, maybe even an underwater dome, to stop this. It's a spy thriller with high stakes. The character development is supposed to finally address the will they, won't they relationship dynamic that has been driving fanfiction writers crazy for a decade. The studio knows what the fans want, and they are teasing a romance arc that is officially canon by the end of this film. Now, put on your super suits because Incredibles 3 is flashing on our radar for a summer 2027 release. Brad Bird has been quiet, but the leaks are loud. The core concept here is the time jump. We are finally moving past the eternal 1960s aesthetic just a bit, or at least the characters are aging. We are looking at a story centered on Jack as a rebellious teenager. Imagine a kid with literally every superpower possible going through puberty. His mood swings could level a city. The villain is rumored to be a syndrome copycat, maybe a digital consciousness that uploaded itself to the internet, manipulating the new generation of supers. Dash and Violet are adults now, dealing with their own lives, perhaps trying to distance themselves from the super life, but are pulled back in when Bob and Helen are captured. It is a passing of the torch story. We might see the original Incredibles retiring, forcing the kids to step up and form a new team. This fits perfectly with the trend of legacy sequels we are seeing everywhere. It is going to be action-packed, funny, and probably have a really touching message about growing up and letting go. Let's shift gears to Radiator Springs. Cars 4. I know. People say, do we need another one? But Disney says yes, and the merchandise sales scream yes. We are hearing about a June 2028 release. The plot leaks for this are actually surprisingly deep. It deals with the end of the combustion engine era. Lightning McQueen is now the old-timer, truly the Doc Hudson of his time, but the world is moving to electric, self-driving cars. The conflict is about the soul of driving. A new, sleek, AI-driven racer challenges the entire concept of racing for sport. claiming it is inefficient and dangerous. McQueen has to prove that there is something human, or Carman, about the error, the risk, and the passion of racing yourself. It is man versus machine, but with cars. We might see Mater dealing with being obsolete in a high-tech world, which brings the emotional punch. It is a commentary on our own world, rendered in shiny chrome. Plus, there are whispers of a spin-off series focusing on the planes and boats universe crossing over. But Cars 4 is staying grounded on the track. Now, I promised you wild cards. I promised you the stuff that isn't on the mainstream radar yet. Let's talk about Tangled 2. Officially, the TV show wrapped things up, right? Wrong. The executives want Rapunzel back on the big screen. We are hearing whispers of a holiday 2027 theatrical release. The working title is something like Tangled, The Sun Drop. The plot, it ignores some of the show's deeper lore to be more accessible, focusing on Flynn and Rapunzel's daughter. Her hair isn't golden, but it has a different power. Maybe it turns things to stone or brings plants to life aggressively. The conflict arises when the original flower's power starts fading from the world, causing the kingdom to wither. Rapunzel has to go on a journey to find the source of the drop of sun to save her family. But this time, she is the protective mother, terrified of letting her daughter leave the tower of the castle. It flips the script of the first movie beautifully. It is about the anxiety of parenthood and breaking cycles. And for my final massive, mind-blowing surprise, WALL-E 2. You did not see this coming. Pixar has been terrified to touch this masterpiece. But the leaks say they have cracked a story for a 2029 release. The setting, Earth. 50 years after the humans landed, they have started to rebuild, but it is hard. The conflict comes from a new ship arriving from deep space. A colony ship from a rival corporation that didn't go to the Axiom, but went to Mars or somewhere else. These new humans are totally different, militaristic, efficient, and they want to claim Earth for themselves, viewing the Axiom humans as weak and soft. WALL-E and Eve are the bridge between the two cultures. It is a story about war, colonization, and what it means to be a steward of the planet. It sounds heavy, but with the visuals Pixar is capable of now, it would be a visual feast. We are talking about lush green ruins, high-tech warfare, and the cutest robot romance in history holding it all together. So, let's recap the lineup, because this is absolutely stacked. We have Toy Story 5 and 6 redefining the toy box in 2026 and 2028. Shrek 5 bringing the onion layers back in May 2026. Frozen 3 freezing over the box office in November 2026. Zootopia 3 taking the animals international in spring 2027. Incredibles 3 giving us the teenage Jack chaos we deserve in summer 2027. Cars 4 revving up the electric debate in June 2028. And those massive wild cards. Tangled 2 in holiday 2027 and the legendary WALL-E 2 in 2029. Listen to me, Nerd Flame fans. These aren't just guesses. We analyze the earnings calls. We look at the trademark filings. We scour the dark web of animation forums to bring you this info. The studios want to keep this secret. They want to drip feed you one teaser at a time. But we want it all, and we want it now. This list represents the next half-decade of our lives. These are the movies we will be reviewing, breaking down, and obsessing over. Every single one of these projects has the potential to be a billion-dollar hit or a massive flop, and we will be here for every second of it. If you are hyped for even one of these movies, you need to smash that subscribe button. I want to know in the comments, which plot sounds the most realistic to you? Is it the teenage Jack? Is it the return of Andy? Or are you just desperate for Shrek to kick open that outhouse door again? Let me know. We are building the biggest community of animation insiders right here. Don't forget to check out our other videos where we break down the hidden Easter eggs in the latest trailers. Until next time, keep your flame burning, stay hyped, and remember, I see everything. These two videos popping up on your screen right now are a perfect continuation of the one you just finished watching. Click to keep up with all the huge upcoming releases. Subscribe to the channel, turn on that notification bell, hit the like button, and let me know in the comments which movie you're most excited to see on the big screen. I want to know.